Headlines for this week include 9 students displaced after an apartment fire, UWL grad Kim Graham passes away, and Dancing with the Stars comes to lacrosse. Stay tuned, WMCM's Week in Review is next.
Hello and thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. I'm John Church.
And I'm Kate Vega. Last Monday, former UWL student Kimberly Graham passed away after a courageous 6-year battle with cancer. She was 24 years old. Graham was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, a childhood cancer, her senior year of high school. She took online courses during her treatments and was eventually able to attend UWL. Graham's cancer returned twice during college, and in May of 2013, doctors told Graham her cancer was terminal. Just 1 week after she received this news, Graham received an extraordinary degree in radiation therapy from UWL. However, despite the prognosis, Kimberly continued her battle against cancer for 10 months after she received her degree in May. She is truly an inspiration to us all and will be deeply missed.
9 UWL students were left without a place to live after a fire that destroyed a Goose Town apartment building on Monday. A passerby reported a fire in a bush outside the 4-unit building on Grove Street just after 2:45 in the afternoon. Investigators suspect a discarded cigarette is to blame. Paula Knutson, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, reminded students that it is important to have homeowners or renters coverage. For a few dollars a month, you can protect yourself and possibly avoid some of the hardships associated with this type of trauma. The students' life offices have reached out to the students affected by the fire, but if you'd like to help, you can donate through the UWL Foundation Students Development Fund. Now here's Sara Abel to tell us what's going on around campus. Sara?
Thanks, John. If dancing is your thing but you don't feel like busting a move yourself, not to worry. There are several options to watch fellow UWL students show off their own talent this weekend. Be sure to check out UWL's first ever Dancing with the Stars event. UWL's own faculty and staff will compete for the Mirrorball Trophy. The first round of the competition will take place tonight at 7:30 p.m. in Valhalla Cartwright Center. Tickets are $5 and include 2 raffle tickets to vote for your favorite couple and a voucher for a free lesson with the ballroom team. The final round will be held on April 15th. This event is put on by UWL's competitive ballroom dance team. This Friday at 7 p.m., UWL's LC Hip Hop team will be holding their annual end-of-the-year show. They will be performing routines from the year as well as showcasing small group dances ranging from modern to tap to jazz and more hip-hop. The show will be held in Valhalla in the Cartwright Center. Tickets are $3 for students, and all proceeds will benefit the future LC hip-hop teams. If you're looking for a more theatrical approach to dance, then be sure to catch UWL's Kinesis Dance Theater Group. The group will be performing this Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. in the Tolan Theater in the Center for the Arts building. The performance will feature a new modern piece choreographed by artistic director Kathy Gorman. Student members choreograph and perform many of their own solo and small group pieces as well. Tickets are $5 for UWL students, and they will go on sale an hour before each show. These are all experiences you won't want to miss this weekend. Now back to you, John.
Thanks, Sara. Are you an avid runner? UWL's very own Tyler Hentz recently opened Grad Bluff's Running on Main Street in downtown La Crosse. We sent out WMCM's Tina Vanderhel and Cody Holloway to get more details on the new business.
Again, the official grand opening of Grand Bluff Running will be this upcoming Saturday, March 29th, located at 509 Main Street, beginning with a group run at 7:30 in the morning. Have you ever wondered how bicycling became so popular in the lacrosse community? Tonight, the authors of a new book titled Wheel Fever, How Wisconsin Became a Great Bicycling State, will be here for a public book signing, discussion, and reception. This free event is set for 5:30 p.m. in the Cleary Alumni and Friends Center. The talk will offer details about the lacrosse areas and Wisconsin's early bicycle riding history. In addition, the event will include a La Crosse County Historical Society display and historical bicycle and bicycling costumes. The Bicycle Federation of Wisconsin will also have a display with membership, advocacy, and educational materials. So if you are interested in learning more about biking, make sure to head down to the Cleary Alumni and Friends Center tonight, right after our show. The Coulee Region Humane Society has many pets in need of loving homes. Here's some of the animals available in this week's edition of Perfect Pets.
Meet Emma. She's a 5-year-old Doberman Pinscher that likes to stay active and is looking for her forever home. Like Disney, meet Mickey. This cute Beagle mix pup loves affection and will make your dreams come true. Meet Lightning. This 2-year-old talkative tabby loves to play and always has jolts of energy. And here's OJ, a spunky little kitty that proves curiosity doesn't always kill the cat.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Coulee Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the number for the Coulee Region Humane Society is 781-4014. The 8th annual Rob Wagner Cancer Benefit Show will be held Saturday, March 29th in Valhalla Cartwright Center. Each year, the UW lacrosse football team and dance team collaborate to put on a dance show that you sure won't forget. Show times are 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Admission is $5 per person. All the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. For more information, go to robwagnercancerbenefit.com or check out the UWL Dance Team on Facebook.
Next Wednesday evening, the Campus Activities Board is putting on another exciting event for students. The event will feature the Polynesian Paradise dancers, who will give an exotic dance performance that you will not want to miss. They will perform at 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, April 2nd in the Valhalla Cartwright Center Gunning Edition. The dancers will perform traditional dances as well as teach the hula. The hula lessons will explain how the dance movements tell the tale of the language, history, and tropical landscapes of the Hawaiian island. Tickets are $2 for UWL students and $5 for others. But remember that the ticket prices will increase by $2 on the day of the show. For tickets or more information, visit uwlax.edu/cab or call 608-785-8873. The UWL men's and women's track team has a very exciting spring break. We sent out WMCM's crew to get the scoop on their recent success.
Last weekend, the UWL men's track team captured its 17th national track title, while the women's track team placed second. We caught up with Jenna Halverson, Coach Josh Buchholz, and Troy Brooks to see how the meet went.
It feels awesome for our team to get second at nationals. We've actually never got second before that. I've been on the team. I know they haven't for a long time, and it was only by 2 points, which was amazing, something that we didn't think going into it that we would be able to get so high, and we got 20 points more than we had coming in. So that just shows how good everyone competed.
This is a time of the season where we could make or break the outdoor championship run, or we could go into this and be ready to go for our number 30 national title run.
We still have all 55 talented guys on the roster. Everyone's hungry. First day of practice, we came. Everyone's all smiles, ready to work.
UWL opens its 2014 outdoor season April 5th, hosting the men's and women's Ashton May Invitational. For WMCM, this has been Haley Kunz, Travis Judell, Devin Jennings, and Troy Brooks.
To catch up on UWL track and field or any other UWL sport, visit uwathletics.com. It's about that time again. Graduation is just around the corner, and the things that are on every college student's minds are, what do I do after college? A seminar titled Life After College is being shown on campus now. Part 1 happened yesterday, March 26, while Part 2 will be featured on April 1st at 6:30 in the evening. Topics that will be presented to students are benefits with your job, retirement plans, investing, and student loan repayment after college. Once again, the second part of this event will be held Thursday, April 1st at 6:30 in the evening at Reuter Hall. Each week, the WMCM crew goes out and talks to your fellow peers in a segment we like to call Campus Insight. This week, they asked students a very interesting "Would you rather" question. Let's take a look.
Today we asked students if they would rather date or be friends with Mila Kunis or Jennifer Lawrence. Here's what they said.
I would rather be friends with Jennifer Lawrence because if we ever experience an apocalypse, I would want her on my team.
I would rather be friends with Jennifer Lawrence because she's more sarcastic and fun like I am.
I'd rather be friends with Jennifer Lawrence because I think she's hilarious.
I would want to hang out with Jennifer Lawrence because I know that Mila Kunis can dance better than me, and I would be really intimidated.
Mila Kunis, because then I can hang out with Ashton Kutcher too.
All right, I'd rather do Jennifer Lawrence because she likes food, doesn't care about her body image.
Well, I think I'd rather hang out with Jennifer Lawrence, one, because she's awesome, and I think she's a phenomenal actress.
All right, I would probably rather go on a date with Mila Kunis because she's more around my age, and she's definitely attracted to the taller, fair-skinned kind of guy, and I really think I have those qualities.
Neither, I'm married, so that wouldn't work for me.
For WMCM, this has been Jenna Moran, Molly Prescott, and Emily Peck.
Look for the WMCM crew around campus for a chance to have your opinions heard on next week's Campus Insight. And now here's Lizzie Anderson with a review of the movie Cool Runnings.
Thanks, Kate. Just when we thought spring was going to go into full bloom, UWL was hit once again with snow. And since we can all use a laugh here and there about the snow, I'll be reviewing Cool Runnings. This timeless classic from the 90s is based on a true tale about 4 young Jamaican men who made it to the 1988 Canadian Olympics. Through trial and error, frostbite hands, and countless taunts and ridicules from other Olympians, the 4 men make their way to the top, but not without a little competition. Now, without further delay, please enjoy the following clip of Cool Runnings.
Come on, helmets on.
Hey, Coach.
Yeah.
I can't get my helmet on. Oh, thanks, Coach.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, Coach?
Yeah.
I gotta go, you know.
Hold it.
Hold it?
Hold it.
Hold it?
Yeah, hold it.
But Coach, I can't hold it. We're not bobsledding yet.
Oh, yes, we are.
Coach! 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 Coach!
Stop the track.
Slow it down! Oh my God! Oh, Doreen! I hate you! I hate you! Oh! Sink it. It did? Yeah, man.
This clip demonstrates the initial struggles the Jamaican bobsleigh team had, but as the movie progresses, we see 4 young men, determined men, transform into true Olympic athletes. My personal favorite character is Sanka. Although he can't wait to get off the bobsled, he sure is the comical leader of the team. I also found it hilarious that Jamaican bobsledders made it to the Olympics without even experiencing snow. If you took part in watching these past Winter Olympics, Jamaican bobsled team returned to compete in Sochi. So, I encourage everyone to watch this movie when you are down about the weather. This movie shows a great example of determination, pride, and willingness to struggle to achieve something great. Stay tuned to WMCM Ashley Kalbus. We'll be back with this weekend's weather.
Saturday, April 5th, Cooley Pro Wrestling and Delta Sigma Phi return to the UWL Cartwright Center for Blood, Sweat, and Cash. Check out the main event as Freedom Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion CJ O'Doyle defends his title against former WWE, ECW, TNA superstar Stevie Richards. Plus, there's 6-man tag team action as Livewire teams up with Gregory Iron and former WWE, TNA superstar Zach Gowen to face the team of Chief Atakula Kula and Revelation. Student tickets are $5 and general admission is $10. Doors open at 6:30, bell time at 7. Special meet and greet with the superstars is at 5:30 for just an extra $5. It's Cooley Pro Wrestling and Delta Sigma Phi presenting Blood, Sweat, and Cash.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Ashley, and we're going to take a look at this weekend's weather. Tonight, there's rain and a chance of snow, reaching a high of 43 degrees but a low of 27. Moving on to tomorrow, it's going to be partly cloudy with a north-northwest wind of 10 to 15 miles an hour, a high of 44, so it looks like spring is approaching UW La Crosse, and a low of 26 degrees. Saturday, it'll be nothing but clear skies with a south-southeast wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour, a high of 50 degrees, scorching hot, and a low of 34 degrees. Moving on to Sunday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a south wind of 15 to 25 miles per hour, so a little bit blustery, but no need to worry, a high of 64 degrees. Break out the tanning oil and bathing suits with a low of 43 degrees. And that's it for this weekend's weather. So now let's send it over to Katy Pence with this week's interview.
Thanks, Ashley. I'm joined here today by Marina Dvorak of Students for Sustainability. So, Marina, can you start off just by telling us a little bit about Students for Sustainability, who you guys are, what you guys do?
Sure. Students for Sustainability is a campus organization, and it's pretty much just a resource for students to get together, and it is a place where people with multiple interests, that includes climate change and sustainable living, and we even do things like some social activism. And it kind of encompasses all of those things and brings us together, and it actually is just a fun place to meet people who like to do things outside too.
That's awesome. So what do you guys do on campus specifically? Like, what sort of events do you guys put on?
We do things like we host the Earth Week events here at UWL. We do a farmer's market like we did the past fall. We're going to actually do that again this spring. We're starting a divestment campaign, and we actually are just getting started on a campus garden as well.
Ooh, excellent. So tell me more about your Earth Week campaign and what you guys are going to be doing that week.
All right. So for Earth Week, each day has a theme. So Monday is DIY day, so we're going to teach people how to make their own laundry detergent and dishwasher soap, and then also t-shirt bags, so taking old t-shirts and making them into like grocery shopping bags.
Cool.
And then Tuesday, I believe, is water day, where we will allow people to see if they can tell the difference between bottled and tap water, and so kind of just raising awareness about whether we really need to use bottled water.
Sure, of course.
And then we'll be giving away some reusable plastic bottles for students on campus, because we know that's hard for everyone. And then Wednesday we also have some speakers, and then that's our farmers market day. We'll have a big farmers market, lots of fresh produce to start the spring off. And then we have a energy efficiency day and a recycling day.
Awesome.
So we will be showing everyone how to recycle properly. It's kind of confusing, especially if you live somewhere new, you've moved from a different town, or if you are living on campus, it's kind of hard to know how and where you can recycle. So we'll be helping people decide from where they're living how and where they can recycle. So that's pretty exciting. And then we'll also be providing energy efficient light bulbs for people who have old light bulbs. So that's just a way for people to directly trade out some of their not energy efficient materials for some free energy efficient ones. And then lastly, we're hosting a bike repair day, so everyone can come and bring their bikes.
Oh, great.
And for the spring, it's really great. So we'll have some just mechanics, so you can do some tune-ups, and then actually we'll also be hosting a campus bike ride that night, where you can receive a free bike light, and then you can come with us and have a bonfire and a party and meet some of the Students for Sustainability members.
Awesome. Sounds like an action-packed week for sure. I'll definitely be stopping by some of those events. So I saw on your Facebook page when I was reading up about you guys that you have a film tonight?
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes. The film is called A Fierce Green Fire, and it's at 7 p.m. in Centennial Hall. And it's a documentary about environmental activism throughout the past 50 years. So it addresses everything from the initial climate change controversies and how people became aware of that, and just the different actions and different like civil actions, social actions that have evolved and where we are today, and then what we can do today.
Awesome.
So
Sounds
pretty,
like
it's pretty
sounds like
exciting.
a great film to check out.
And we also have it's going to be every week. Every
Okay.
Thursday up until Earth Week, and then we'll have 2 films during Earth Week. So this is
Awesome. So
gonna-
if you can't make it tonight, you'll have your opportunity to still get out there and check out those films. So who can join this group? Do you have to be really, environmentally friendly to check it out first, or can just anybody show up? Or
I would say anyone should show up, just because even if you don't even really love going out, like spending time outside, we have lots of events where we get together and just talk about things and talk about what's going on campus. And then if anyone there's a place for anyone in Students for Sustainability. So if you like social activism and civil disobedience, we have some protests that we're involved in for those people. But we also do things like planting a garden on campus and educating students about the materials that cause the most waste and which can be most easily recycled. So really anyone could come and find someone to talk to. They could help plan a film festival like we have going on. So there's different areas that kind of all come together. We even have a social networking group that's working on bringing a environmental board to talk about potential jobs for people who are in any field of work, how they can participate in the environment after they graduate.
Excellent. So when and where are your meetings if somebody wanted to drop in on one?
They're Monday nights in Centennial at 7 p.m. in room 2212.
Awesome. So if you're looking to get active with Students for Sustainability, I'd definitely say check it out. So you mentioned you had some protests, and I know you were personally involved, and I know some other people were involved in D.C. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. We went to Washington, D.C., a group of us a lot of us are involved in the divestment campaign. So divestment is an action that we are hoping to put pressure on the UWL administration to divest, which is the opposite of invest.
Right.
So divest the money that the UWL endowment puts into the fossil fuel industry.
Okay.
So divest that money and then reinvest it in energy efficient materials, resources, or just anything that's not harming the environment and not contributing to climate change. So a lot of us got together and decided that the Keystone XL pipeline, which is possibly being built across the United States, is something that we did not support at all. So we packed up and we drove to Washington, D.C., and with 1,000 other students, we marched throughout Washington and tried to influence President Obama's decision to approve or disapprove the pipeline by chaining ourselves to the White House fence, which 400 students did, and we were arrested for this action, which the point of the arrest was to show President Obama that we care so much about this topic, and that's how much we were willing to sacrifice. So 5 students from UWL did that, 10 of us went to DC, and 400 from I think 43 states were arrested. So it was really a great thing to meet other people who had the same passions that we did.
I'm sure it's something that's really kind of powerful,
Yes,
you feel really kind of empowered when you get to do something like that. So that's really awesome that you guys went out there.
Yeah, it really got us started. There's an issue that's going on right now in La Crosse, actually. The train company is proposing to build a second railroad line. So there will be 2 railroads that can go back and forth at the same time, which is really dangerous for La Crosse, especially because this second rail will primarily be transporting oil through La Crosse, and that's really dangerous for the surrounding communities.
Right.
So, and for the environment overall. So we're taking that action, and we're kind of bringing it to that issue.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today, Marina. Nick Ragner will be right back with this week's sports.
Meet Emma. She's a 5-year-old Doberman Pinscher that likes to stay active and is looking for her forever home. Like Disney, meet Mickey. This cute beagle mix pup loves affection and will make your dreams come true. Meet Lightning. This 2-year-old talkative tabby loves to play and always has jolts of energy. And here's OJ, a spunky little kitty that proves curiosity doesn't always kill the cat.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. Well, we are finally on the verge of spring weather, and the UWL baseball season is already underway. After playing a stint in Arizona and scoring an Eagles record 32 runs in a single game, the team saw their first postponement of the year due to the cold weather delaying their home opener. Speaking of, there is one major difference facing the Eagles this season. Their home turf, literally. The UWL baseball team reached an agreement with the Lacrosse Loggers and Copeland Park to play all of their regular season home games at the Lumberyard. Head coach Chris Schwartz says it's something to be excited about.
With the fans and crowds that they draw, the facilities there are amazing, and the amount of baseball games and play that the field gets, it's really hard to keep a natural grass surface in good condition. And a couple of years ago, actually, we started talking about this and soliciting donors and bouncing around the idea of putting turf down. It's such a difference maker when you turf and lights. You can play pretty much all day and into the night. There's no issue with high schools playing there, and then us playing there in the spring, and then the Loggers in the summer. So with the turf down there, it gives us one of the best baseball facilities in the Midwest.
In talking about the Eagles' new home field, Coach Schwartz also discussed team expectations goals
there's some
for the upcoming
growth
season.
3 of our top 4 hitters are sophomores. There's just some growth that has to be done. We have a single senior pitcher on the staff. So the progression that we make throughout the course of the year is going to be very important. I'm a firm believer in it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And
it's way down there.
We have to continue to grow and progress so that come tournament time we're ready and we're hot.
The UWL baseball team returns to action April 1st as they travel to Menominee to play UW Stout, which would act then as their home opener at Copeland Park, which is slated for April 9th against UW Platteville. From the diamond to the office, a new athletics marketing internship has become available to UWL students. The internship will expect students to work at least 20 hours a week, and students will then also be expected to help plan and organize promotions and giveaways during game day events. It can be counted for credits, but it is not allowed to be paid. Completed applications can be submitted to Kate Burke at 134 Mitchell Hall or emailed to kburke@uwlax.edu. Students interested must submit their entries by April 5th. And that's it for this week's sports.
All right, thanks, Nick. That was really informative.
You're welcome.
So how was you guys at spring break?
Well, you want to talk spring break?
I'd love to.
Yeah, I worked all the time. Did stuff like this, so I didn't do much. Kate, did you go somewhere for spring break?
I celebrated my birthday, and then I went home and spent time with my family. How about you, John?
Let's see. I did a little bit of mixture of sleeping and working, of course, because I am a poor college student. Which
we can all agree on that. Hey, what a better time for your birthday to land than on spring break, right?
Yeah, right. I was going to say incredibly lucky. My birthday for the past several years has been like on a school day. I hate it. Ugh, I can't stand it.
Well, thank you all for watching WMCM's Week in Review. Make sure you join us next week, Thursday at 4:30, right here on Campus Channel 6, Charter Channel 96, and Digital Channel 989.